see. Let me see where okay, I put the camera over there. Alrighty, everyone. Wow. I haven't been on in a couple of days because I had a pretty serious health issue with Cinderella. Cinderella's my kitty. She's you probably can scroll through it. Actually, I'll post a new picture of her. She's a Maine Coon cat, and she's approximately 17 years old. And as you know, if you are a cat lover, a cat person, an animal person, that is pretty darn geriatric in a cat, or really even in a dog too. So I wanted to come on today and just, this is kind of like a PSA kind of thing. What I learned at the vet's office today and about animals in general, that I think, you know, could be really important to somebody if you've got a geriatric pet and maybe they're showing some signs of this. You know, I started with Cinderella with some issues with her kidneys, and a kidney infection. Not kidneys shutting down, just an infection, because I know what the shutting down means. About 2 months ago. So we're trying to get that, because it's just a nasty infection that just doesn't want to let go of her. But then she sort of moved into, the other day, this sinus thing that she's had on and off. Now, this is the weird thing. I'm suffering like you wouldn't believe with sinus issues too. And it's almost like we have the same kind of thing going on. In fact, when the doctor showed me, okay, I know this is too TMI, but if some of you are moms, you're not going to be, you know, care, or in the medical profession, showed me a swab of what was in her nose, and it's like, it looks like what's in my nose. I got the same thing. Anyway, thank God it wasn't an infection. It was just blocked up sinuses. So cats can get that. Actually, I even saw some stuff dripping out of her nose one day last week, and I thought, well, that is weird. And then they start to cough because they can't breathe well. So she got her sinuses washed out, flushed out today, an x-ray of her sinuses. So whatever your physician would do for you in a case of a sinus infection is what they do for pets. I don't know if all the vets do it. I just have one of those kind of Uber vets, I guess I could say, gladly to say. Anyway, so she had all of that done because she was sneezing and she was coughing. And yesterday, last night, she would not eat. No water, no food, nothing. And she just stared at me and made this weird, raspy kind of noise, this odd noise that like I've never heard before, and her mouth was open a little bit. It was so upsetting. So right into the vet I went first thing this morning, literally. I don't even think he was quite even there yet. I was there. And it turns out that, you know, it's her sinuses were all blocked up. Now, here's the thing. If your pet, you know, it could be a dog or a cat, not so much a dog, I backtrack on that, a cat. Cats are so governed by the sense of smell, and that is the only way they will eat, is if they can smell it. Eat and drink, if they can smell it. And because she was so blocked up, she could not smell. Hence, she wouldn't eat. So I learned something today. After all of the years I've had cats, and I've had cats for probably 40 some odd years. Probably 50s. Okay, well, we're not going to go there. A long time. I never really correlated that. And dogs will eat anything off the sidewalk. They don't have to smell it. But a cat, being that they're so finicky, that's why if you ever noticed your cat, you know, will sniff, 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 sniff around at something in food before they'll eat it, that's the reason. Because they go off their sense of smell. So if they're congested, they can't smell, hence they won't eat, hence they could start going into the dehydration really quick, because cats are so fragile. So if you have a pet, if you have a kitty that any of this is happening to, get kitty to the vet right away. Just don't think it's allergies and it'll go away, because it could, you know, get worse and end up like what happened with Cinderella with that buildup of the mucus up there and having to get that all washed out. And, you know, for every 1 pound that a cat loses in weight, the vet told me it's like 20 pounds for us. And she had lost a pound. So I am now like, you know, a freak making sure she's eating high quality food and giving her whatever she wants. I have like 6 bowls of food down there for her. Whatever she wants. So yeah, so that's an equivalent. So it's really serious when a cat. I don't know about the dogs, but for a cat, yeah, it's very serious. So anyway, we had our nebulizer treatment today too. That's another thing they give pets, both dogs and cats. Dogs and cats were in the back treatment room, both having this, where they put them in an enclosed case and they pump like a mist. I'm not even sure what it is exactly, and it just opens up their nasal passages and bronchial tubes in this enclosed bubble. And a lot of times people do that at home for their pets. You can do a make one, actually. You have to buy the unit, the nebulizer unit, but you can make the surrounding area. I saw it on YouTube. You can do it. So we're not quite there yet, so I'm going to take her again tomorrow morning for another nebulizer treatment. But I'm telling you, after we got home today, it was like night and day. She ate, she meowed at me, she drank. She's just exhausted from it all. But it sounds like I'm praying that she's on the upswing. But anyway, I hope that helped. And if you've got anybody, family member, friend that's got, oh, thank you for the love. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mikey. If you've got anybody that has got a geriatric pet, that especially a cat, that you think could use this information, then please share it, because we think we know about our pets, but sometimes we, of course we don't know everything, but sometimes it's just like, that totally makes sense now, after the vet explains it to you. Okay, everyone, have a great Saturday evening. I'm going to snuggle on the couch with my little baby tonight and give her some mommy time, some good QCT, which is quality cat time. Because I spent a little time with the puppy today, so now I've got to spend my whole evening with my Cinderella. All right, take care, everyone. I will see you again really soon. All right, bye-bye.